Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Amber and I'm the owner of Honey Bree Photography. All right, let's dive into number, sorry. It's snowing, the dog just came in. She's a little full of snow. The most valuable piece of information I could give is to practice every single day. And when I say practice every day, I mean your neck needs to hurt from that strap from your camera, okay? Your back needs to hurt because you're breaking down and putting back up that tripod, okay? You need to invest in practice. Get behind that camera and take pictures. Take pictures of a piece of fruit, take pictures of a piece of a cupcake, take pictures of some crumbs on the table, take pictures. Take pictures at night, in the morning, midday, afternoon, dawn, dusk, siesta hour, whatever. Take pictures. Because when you don't practice and all you do is read and watch, you feel like you're being productive because you're learning something. But if you don't put that into practice, all you're doing is learning something about what someone else is good at. Am I right? Am I right? The second thing I did in order to land my first food photography contract was to build a portfolio. I decided to go with a digital portfolio. I used a website called Canva, and I was able to fairly easily create a portfolio that I'm really proud of. I saved it as a PDF and I attach it to all of the emails that I send out to potential clients. The third thing I did to secure my first food photography contract was to send emails. Send emails like my life depended on it. Send emails every single day in hopes to get a response from a potential client. Usually what I would do is I would generate an email, of course, add in my portfolio as a PDF attachment at the end of the email, and send them out early morning. Now, the best way that I've learned how to do that is to create my email in the evening, the night before, do a schedule send for it to be sent out at 6 or 8 in the morning, and let that be my system. I find that usually in the evenings I have more time on my hands, I can be a little bit more strategic with my research, and I can edit it all the way up until early in the morning. So that system has worked for me, and it's been really advantageous when connecting with brands to be one of the first ones in their inbox in the morning. The fourth thing is something to do whenever you do get a response from a business. And that always felt a little anxiety inducing for me because it was like, oh, I'm happy to do photos in my house, and I'm happy to take pictures of my own bananas, and I'm happy to connect and send emails. But now someone actually wants me to work, and that feels like something brand new. So one thing that I learned how to do that is a system for me that helps me feel productive as soon as a brand responds is to send them a form for them to fill out that gives me all the information that I need so that I don't need to correspond via email back and forth asking 10 or 15 questions. I can just have them complete the form. I get to keep the form on my files, and it answers all the questions that I need to get answered. For example, I use Google Forms. I love the Google platforms. I have Gmail for my business email. I have Google Forms. Sometimes I even use the spreadsheets that Google has to offer. So I love some of those Google systems because they're so easy for someone like me who's still trying to grow my proficiency with the computer. The best part about Google Forms is that I can get all of my information so quickly from a client, from what their budget is, how many photos they want, what style of shoots they're interested in. They can attach links of their Pinterest board or their website so it can provide inspiration for me. I can get so much valuable information without having to connect back and forth or set up a Zoom call or a phone call. I can get all the information that I need. I can even do so much as to schedule the shoot so that really the interfacing is so brief that we can just get started and get ready to shoot. The fifth and final piece of advice that has really helped me to secure this bag, truthfully, to secure this bag, the thing that has helped so much is to just embrace the fact that you're new, embrace the fact that you're learning, see it as an incredible time that you can't get back. You will never be a brand new photographer again. You will never be having your first client again, right? This is such a savory time where you get to make mistakes, and it's okay because I'm new. It's okay because I don't know any better. And in that innocence of figuring it out, you really get to explore. You get to figure out what you're good at, what you like to shoot, what you're interested in, who your ideal clientele is. And that's the fun of it. That's the joy of it. But the problem that people run into is that whatever is in our minds, whatever terrible self-doubt comes in the way, it kills our ability to follow through on our dreams. And one thing I must implore you to do is now I get preachy, here I go. But if God put something on your heart, then you gotta do something with it. And if you feel like food photography or food styling or photography or comedy or whatever your interest is, if it speaks to you, I'm talking to you, if it speaks to you, then you gotta do something with it. And in this moment right now, I feel that in some way God wants me to be a food photographer. And so what I do when I feel that self-doubt, when I feel worried and concerned, what are my friends from high school gonna think if they see me posting on Facebook about me being a food photographer? Is that my ideal client, my friends from high school? Probably not. So should their opinions be the determining factor in whether or not I should do something for my business? Probably not. I hope this information has been so helpful, and I would love to hear either how your first client was, if you've already had that, or what your goals are for your business, whether it's to get your first client by June, whether it's to get your first client by the end of this month in January of 2022, whether it's to learn how to work and shoot in manual, whether it is to build a website and be very proud of it, or if it's to have a tangible portfolio that you get to put in your house one day and say, yeah, those are my best food photos. Whatever your dreams and goals are, don't limit yourself. See the world truly as your playground. And don't forget to take pictures and make money. Bye.